Is your hair falling out in clumps? It can be nerve-wracking, can't it? Hair loss post-pregnancy is common, but that doesn't mean that you have to put up with it. Hi, I'm Melanie McGrice, a fertility and prenatal dietitian. In today's video, I'm going to explain what causes postpartum hair loss, 4 key nutrients that can help, and how to stop hair loss post-pregnancy. Stay tuned. If you've watched any of my videos before, you'll know that our bodies go through a lot of hormonal changes during pregnancy. One impact of these hormonal changes is that our hair follicles remain in the anagen or growth phase for longer periods of time. Now, this results in our hair growing more than usual, making it lusher, thicker and healthier during pregnancy. However, within about 3 to 6 months after the birth of our babies, we have a sudden drop in hormone levels. At this point, most of our hair follicles move into the telogen or resting phase. And when they stop growing, that falls out. It's kind of like my garden. I'll plant some new plants and be really motivated for a while, watering them and nurturing them daily, and they thrive, growing bigger and sprouting more and more flowers every day. Then, inevitably, I'll go away or get distracted and suddenly the plants are receiving minimal nourishment. The next thing that I know, the flowers are starting to die and drop off. And I'm left with nothing but a few twigs sticking out of my pot. Now, although we can't stop the hormonal changes, we can change our nutritional intake. Nutritional deficiencies can certainly play an important role in hair loss post-pregnancy. And although by 6 to 12 months postpartum, your hair growth and loss usually returns to its normal cycle, ensuring that you are meeting your requirements of these 4 key nutrients can help to slow down post-pregnancy hair loss in the interim. So number 1 is protein. Although your protein requirements decrease after the delivery of your baby, it's still essential that you're getting enough. And if you're flat out nursing, it can be really easy to skip meals and be neglecting your protein intake. Dairy products, meat, legumes and nuts are all rich sources of protein. So try snacking on a glass of milk, a handful of nuts, nibbling on some roasted chickpeas or cracking open a hard-boiled egg. Number 2 is iron. Now, iron requirements also decrease after pregnancy, but again, you still need to get enough of this to stop hair loss. If you lost a lot of blood during labour or were deficient in iron during pregnancy, your postpartum iron levels may be low, causing you to lose even more hair. Furthermore, if you're guzzling tea or coffee to compensate for your sleep deprivation, be aware that the tannins, polyphenols and caffeine found in these beverages compete with iron absorption, which causes your body to take up less. So if you need to drink tea or coffee, try to consume it between meals or wait at least 1 hour after you've finished your last meal before having a cup. Okay, number 3 is biotin. So biotin is a type of B vitamin which we get from a really wide range of foods, including, but not limited to, meat, fish, nuts and sweet potatoes. Now, although true biotin deficiencies are rare, around 1 in every 3 pregnant women develop low biotin levels, and this could exacerbate post-pregnancy hair loss. And finally, number 4 is zinc. Your zinc requirements increase slightly if you're breastfeeding, so you may need to increase your intake of zinc-rich foods. Now, absorption of zinc is higher from animal sources than from plant-based sources. So if you follow a vegetarian diet, or if you found that you're skipping a lot of meals, you'll need to be particularly careful of your zinc intake. Now, women with polycystic ovarian syndrome, Crohn's disease, celiac disease or chronic renal failure have increased risk of hair loss post-pregnancy. So if you do have one of these dietary conditions or have had significant hair loss with a previous pregnancy, it might be a good idea to discuss this topic with your dietitian. Now, I want you to comment below on which strategy you're going to undertake first to reduce your hair loss. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask me below or tag me at Melanie McGrice Dietitian on my Facebook or Instagram accounts. And ensure that you do subscribe so that you don't miss any of my videos, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.